Hello, you lovely people. Editing Sean here. Just letting you know if you hear a tapping at any point in the audio, it's not your headphones. You're not going crazy. Becca Boomer was in her conservatory during this recording, and typical Britain, it was raining. So that's what you're hearing. I hope you enjoy the podcast and the interview. Oh, voice crack.
Hello, you lovely people! And welcome back to another episode of the
Finding Our Feet podcast!
It's time again. My name is Sam Henley.
My name is Sean Merrick.
And I am Becca Boomer.
Now, if you're new to this podcast, but you definitely shouldn't be, go and watch all of our other episodes. This podcast is a podcast by three young people, myself, Sean Merrick, Sam Henley, and Becca Boomer. As we talk about life after graduation, we're all actors. We invite on people to talk about their lives, mostly artists, but not just artists. And we play some silly games, we play some fun quizzes, so stick around and enjoy.
So, today's episode, we have another guest.
No way!
Oh, we can't.
That is so new to this podcast.
Not 3, 1. But
Back to
he's that
normality.
good, he's worth 3. It's George Miller.
Whoa!
Come on!
Oh, wow.
So, this is Sam's cousin's bandmate. But
Yeah.
he has just done some pretty freaking impressive stuff. Not only is he a musician, he's an actor. He's just been on a show written by Russell T Davies. He's got a band called Sugarstones.
Sugarstone, singular.
Oh, there's one stone.
Singular Sugarstone.
Okay, well, that's even more exciting. And we just talked to him. We asked him advice. He's better than us. He's a couple of years ahead, but I aspire to be what he has and what he is and what he am. Yeah.
It's a weird way around it, but I can see where you were going with that.
Although last time we had 3 guests on, I kind of feel like he's 3 guests in one anyway, because he's a lighting
Anyway.
designer, he's an actor, and he's in a band. So, yeah, he's the man of everything, really.
He's got a lot to talk about, and it's a very, very good
God.
interview. You're going to want to listen to the entire thing. But before then, we have a game. We're back to the game. Sean, we have a game.
Yes, we do. I feel like it's been a while. No?
It's been a little while. We're loosening back
I've
up.
missed
Been a
it.
while. I'm out of practice.
You're out of practice, but you're not going to be out of practice for this one, because I think you've both played this one. If you haven't, it's a lot of fun. This one is, for any of you that were in the Crucible with me and Sam, who might be listening, I don't think any of you are, but if you are, this one is... This one is categories.
Ooh.
Now, Sean, what's categories, you might be asking?
What is it?
Basically, I'm going to say... Shut up, Sam. This is my time to explain. So basically, I'm going to throw a category out there, and I want these two boys, Becca included, to start going backwards and forwards, naming something that answers that category, but you can't hesitate. I don't
Okay.
want a single pause. I don't want any hesitation sounds. If you do, you lose. Now, here's the thing. I did tell the boys that this is what we were going to do. What I didn't tell them is if you lose, we're going to do Truth or Dare. So, don't lose, guys. No pressure. Your first category is... and I'm going to get Sam to answer first, and then Becca, it's straight on it, straight
lock
away.
in.
Okay? Things that are awkward in silence.
Finding my feet.
Eating a banana.
Eating an orange.
Licking the juices off a table.
Eating a sofa.
Is he allowed to give shitty answers like that?
Becca, I am the
whoa,
adjudicator
whoa.
here.
Whoa.
Sorry, no, can I
whoa.
actually just clarify?
Okay,
Can we
it's-
say
Go on.
anything? Because
can-
eating a sofa, like, can we just say
You
anything?
never know what I get up to on
It's-
my days off.
Think about how awkward eating a sofa is would be in silence.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but genuinely question, can we say anything or does it have to be connected?
Genuinely answer, yeah, you can pretty much say anything, as long as you do it without hesitating. That was a little practice round then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Becca, you're going to start first for this one.
Okay.
Ways people procrastinate.
They watch TikTok,
Drinking alcohol.
listen to music,
Playing on my Xbox.
Pressing buttons on the keyboard.
Playing my Nintendo Switch.
Playing with a Rubik's Cube.
Doing my guitar.
Putting up Christmas decorations.
Playing the drums.
Eating loads of food.
Eating no food.
Smelling the flyers.
Eating the chairs.
Watching a painting stand still.
Putting a bucket on my head.
Going for a walk.
Combing Sean's hair.
Putting on earrings and taking them off again.
Putting on Sean's shoes and taking them off.
Doing your nails.
Taking the laces out of my own shoes.
Putting eyelashes on.
Eating the floor.
Trying on clothes.
Taking out extension cords.
Putting on chapstick.
Switching the milk and the apple juice in a fridge.
Sitting on different types of chairs.
Eating bread.
Playing instruments.
Eating a mic.
Drinking water.
Punching my ring light.
Taking pictures out of picture frames.
Eating the homework.
Trying to fiddle with chords.
Taking it off my t-shirt.
Sleeping.
Oh,
the
I
beds.
think that's a hesitation. I think that was a hesitation.
wrong.
I'm so sorry, Boomer.
This is a stupid freaking game.
That's brilliant. I love it.
So funny.
It's
Right,
just
Boomer.
saying words.
Yeah.
Boomer. Truth or dare?
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay, Becca, I want you to name the most embarrassing way you procrastinate.
Nice.
The most embarrassing way I procrastinate.
Or I'll let you off. Just a way you procrastinate that might surprise others.
That might surprise others. What do I do? Write songs.
Well, that's not surprising. You're an actor musician.
Okay.
I want to hear, like, you, like, read the newspaper while you're taking a shit. Or, like, you...
Oh, I do that. If I need to go have a shower, best believe I am sitting on that toilet for 20 minutes watching TikTok. Bare ass. Just waiting to go into the shower. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. I sit there for 20 minutes.
What's so wrong with showering?
No, there's nothing. I love a shower. But the idea of getting up, because I always wee before the shower. Always. So the idea of getting up, taking on my clothes, getting in the shower.
Are you not a wee in the shower kind of guy?
Oh, you don't do that, do you?
Ew.
Sam, do you wee in the shower?
Nah,
Yes,
that's weird, isn't it?
Definitely does.
What?
Listen, I know there's lots of you out there. If you wee in the shower, you're a wrong'un.
Why is that
That
wrong
is you-
though? If you wee in the bath, I get it.
Because you share a shower. You share a shower with other people.
Yeah, but you share a toilet.
Oh, it's just smelly as well,
But
isn't it?
I don't go to the toilet to get clean.
That's
I
facts.
kind of do. I kind of do. Get cleaner than I was. Sink.
You dirty dog, you.
Right, thank you, Becca, for that insight. We're gonna do one more.
Okay.
So
What
let's
would
see
the
if
dare have been? I want to know.
I don't know. I'd probably just I don't know. In my head when I was doing it, I was like, I'll make you go and like take a shot or eat like a spoonful of ketchup or something, or just something like that.
Okay. Right.
There you
Well, do you want to play this round as well?
Do I want to play?
Yeah, we all go around.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, but I know. Okay, but who's gonna judge who's hesitated, or are you just gonna?
I
We'll
think
figure
you'll
it out, mate.
judge. But I'm
Okay,
making
fine.
a rule that it has to have something to do with the task. You can't just say eating a couch, because that's not an answer. Can
No,
I
I
make that
thi-
rule?
People
No,
do
because
that.
I think it's funny. I think it makes
Fine.
it funny,
Fine. Go on.
and it will for this one as well. So I think the random will help. Okay. Next category and the final category. So don't worry, we'll get to the interview in a second. Is things that make you realise you're an adult now. Sam, start.
Making a podcast.
Getting a job.
Finding a flat.
Graduating from uni.
Having a paycheck.
Getting chest hairs.
Enjoying vegetables.
Buying my own underwear.
Going downstairs.
Enjoying fruit.
Cutting up lettuce.
Finding our feet.
Enjoying mortgages.
Putting down Christmas decorations.
Being on a panel.
Putting down my dog.
Fixing the TV that broke.
Unfiltering life.
Making food.
Making Legos.
Watching TV.
Buying t-shirts.
Reading books from start to finish.
Looking at my friends on a laptop.
Wanting socks.
Typing up emails.
Wanting underwear.
Buying ring lights.
Buying plants.
Buying Christmas presents.
Enjoying darts.
Going to IKEA.
Going on tour.
Going to Tesco.
Booking your own holiday.
Seeing Stephen Bunting.
Seeing Origins Theatre and Development on the 6th of Feb at Seven Arts.
Paying for dinner.
Producing an event.
Not paying for dinner.
Putting up lights.
Emailing people.
Taking down lights.
Taking away decorations.
Dying.
Buying a keyboard.
Eating
so sorry.
Sean's dog.
Lick it. No, I can't. No.
Yes.
Truth or dare?
Oh. Dare. Do your
You can do
worst.
it. All right. What did you mention earlier? A spoonful of
Shot.
ketchup? No, he
Oh, I
doesn't
can't
drink.
do a shot. I don't drink.
A shot of ketchup.
Oh, that's a shout. See you in a bit.
Right, hold on a second.
Okay, so whilst Sean is going to get his shot of ketchup, which obviously we're recording this at different times, so we're going to go into the George Miller interview now, and then when we come back, Sean will be doing the shot of ketchup, and we'll also be doing our hashtag quiz of the week. So do not miss that, and we'll see you guys in just like 30 minutes after the interview. Enjoy the interview. Okay, hello and welcome to the Finding Our Feet podcast. George Miller, how are you?
Hello, good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all
Yeah,
right.
pretty good.
Okay.
Obviously, we know you, but in about 30 seconds or less, could you tell the people at home listening who you are and what you do?
I am George, George Miller. I'm an actor and a musician and a lighting designer. And I'm originally from Preston. I trained at the Arden School of Theatre in Manchester. I graduated four years ago now, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, and I've been grafting away ever since, really.
Nice.
I mean, you're a graduate like us, also did the drama school thing, whatever that was. How do you find, or do you even remember it? Was it just a fever dream? How do you find comparing the two of non-stop? You have to be here to being out of education for 4 years.
Yeah, I guess you hit the nail on the head there with the difference. It does go from sort of your daily routine is performing to your daily routine is waiting to perform, which is true. I graduated during COVID as well, which meant that my third year was half of my second and my third year were in COVID. But that didn't, that's everyone, the whole world was going through COVID, so it doesn't really. I came out okay, and our showcase ended up being seen by more people because it was streamed. So we were in a theatre, but it was streamed, like 4 cameras set up, streamed. And I think, because I went back to the Arden the other week, I think they now do that as well as having an audience in, just because we got way more people watching than would. Because I mean, it only needs to be like it only needs to rain, and people don't come out to the Lowry to watch, the showcase, or they're too busy. Whereas if they can just sit in it on their lunch break and watch it. So I think a lot of our year ended up doing, I think, and we all sort of thought better than they would have done normally. And then obviously people weren't taking on because of COVID. But the people, it seemed to be better in that respect. But yes, the difference is very much what you just said. It's very much going from practicing your craft every single day to coming out into the real world and realizing that you don't have time to do that because you need to, so.
Gotta be an adult.
Yeah.
Gotta pay the bills.
Did you say you did your show, or you would have? You did, because it was live streamed. Did it at the Lowry?
No. We would have done it. I think we probably would have done it at the Lowry. Not anymore. The Arden won't do it there anymore. They've got their own space now. They've moved buildings. So I went back and we were in like the Nichols Hospital, which is on Hyde Road, which was like a building that was falling down. It was amazing. It's where they film Waterloo Road now, actually. Which is
cool.
strange watching Waterloo Road because you're like, oh, I did Alexander technique in that room.
I was a lion in that room.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I couldn't speak gorilla for 3 hours. But yeah, so yeah, we would have done it at the Lowry, I think, but we didn't do in the end. We streamed the thing, which was better.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting
did
that you.
that.
Yeah.
You
Did
had
it
a
live and
hurricane.
streamed?
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Obviously, but you had a hurricane during yours, didn't you? Or like, what was it? Loads of people didn't come to your showcase.
It was
'cause you had a
Storm
hurricane.
something, and a bunch of the trains got cancelled. So a lot of the London-based professionals didn't end up making it up, and they were sent a video of our showcase. But yeah, it wasn't quite the turnout we were expecting. But
No.
nonetheless.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting actually that you said that you found it easier streamed, because I've always thought that being in the room is always like I'm more of a I prefer to be in the room for auditions and for self-tape. Is that the same for you? Do you prefer to still be in the room, or do you actually quite like the new age of self-taping and Zoom calls and things like that since COVID?
I hate Zoom calls. I hate Zoom recalls.
Sorry.
On that
No,
note,
it's okay. It's fine. I'm not being auditioned, but with Zoom recalls are. I don't think I've found one person that I've spoke to about Zoom recalls that like them. I just don't think that, especially if you've got the casting assistant reading in over Zoom, it's not. I mean, I understand why they do it. So I'd much prefer to do a self-tape and then go in for a recall rather than what often happens is self-tape, Zoom recall, and then job, or self-tape, Zoom recall, normal recall, then job. But I mean, yeah, I like in person. I don't mind for like telly stuff. I think self-tapes are as good as and if anything, it sort of works in the actor's favor because you can sort of do a million takes if you want. Not that I ever do a million takes because you just don't. You get after like five. No, it's not.
You need one, and that's it.
No, that is not why. It's because after 5 takes, everyone, your reader, and you just get like, well, that'll do. You know, which is a negative of self-taping. But I think for telly, self-taping is a useful tool. I find it hard for theatre because you don't know what they want. You don't know if they want more of your body in the shot or more of But I've found. Yeah, self-taping, I think, has meant that I've spent less on trains and maybe had more auditions than I would have done, but you just don't know. You just don't know the difference, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird kind of thing to think about. But you said, obviously, you're an actor, but you said that you're a lighting designer and a musician as well. Was that a conscious choice coming out of uni to have kind of more strings to your bow, or has that just kind of evolved over time?
Well, so the musician side of the band, I've been in a band since I was 11, as you know. Because just for a bit of context, Joe is who's my bandmate, is Sam's cousin. So
yeah, that's the connection.
That's the connection.
Would you like to plug the band a little bit while you're on this topic?
We're called Sugarstone. We're on a bit of sort of brief hiatus at the moment while we change the setup a little bit, but yeah, we're getting back going this year with maybe some releases and some live shows and stuff. But we've been going as Sugarstone for like a decade now. So that was always a constant and always has been a constant in my life since I always had another thing, which was amazing. And I truly believe they both inform each other in that respect. But with the lighting designing, not really. I sort of fell into the lighting design, to be honest, because I work at 53.2 in Manchester.
Great venue.
Yeah, so I started on the bar and got pushed on the desk basically to start operating some stuff, so pressing the buttons, and then just ended up doing more and more of that. And now I'm a freelance lighting designer and freelance techie, and that's how I earn a living outside of acting. Now I work on the bar. I still work on the bar sometimes, but more and more as this year's gone on and into as last year's gone on, into this year, it's looking like I'm spending most of my time in the tech desk when I'm not acting, which is amazing. And it's really creative as well, especially when you're lighting designing. And it's completely self-taught, which comes with its advantages and disadvantages. But yeah, so it wasn't a conscious decision to be a lighting designer or a techie. It's just what I've fallen into, and people want lighting designers all the time. Your really good lighting designers are booked up so far in advance, and they earn loads of money because when you're good, you just get used again and again and again. So I sort of pick up the slack, as it were. But yeah, it's good.
That's crazy. I can't believe Sam's not mentioned you ever. You're literally me in like 4 years' time. Because my brothers, they do my oldest brother, he's a proper light tech. He does it full time. And then my brother, who is a musician, has followed in the footsteps, does it alongside so he can support his music. And they're both like to me, do lighting tech, do something like that. I'll come give you a job, do it for free, and then you're sorted because it's so flexible. You can you get to know the other side of the camera, which is so important.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, maybe. And then I also want to do music, but I've always had a fear with taking stuff on like that like I'm not putting acting as my priority.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
ever feel like you kind of get lost in the other side of things because you're getting to do something creative? It's easier to not have one focus on, oh, I can't wait till I'm in my next show, because you're still getting other outlets of creativity.
Yeah, I guess it's a tough one, that, because it's, for me, and it's different for different people, but if I get to a stage where I'm like, as much as I'm really excited for the next acting project, if I get to a stage where I'm desperate for another acting project, I don't think I'll get the job. Because I think you have to have other things going on to and that's whether you act full time and it's all you do or not. Even that, it's sort of, because lighting design and stuff was sort of a hobby that I then ended up started getting paid for. So I think for me, it all, if you truly know you want to be an actor and you love it, then you're gonna do it no matter what. And there's been a couple of times since graduating that I could have definitely chosen like the lighting designing over an acting job and stuff because it was better paid or more stable or anything like that. But up till this point, I never have. There's been a couple of times I've been like, okay, because there's been quite a lot of people's journey into tech, being techies and being stage managers, being all that they are performers first, and then they decide, let's not do that. Let's do, let's go into this other side because it is more stable and because I'm good at it and because I enjoy it. And I'm not saying that won't happen. I doubt it, because I don't think that love will never go, because it's, you guys will know, if you want to do it, then there are so many hurdles in the way, and there are so many people, people not, but there's so many preconceptions of you won't make it, or whatever making it is, that that it doesn't, if you're just going to do it anyway no matter what. So I don't worry about that, because at the end of the day, it's always going to be number one for me, I think.
It's really interesting to me that you have all of these jobs that are very much like creative, very interesting jobs that one could take as a hobby, and you've made a living out of it. And you've got all these different avenues. Do you think if somebody came to you and said, by the way, here's a contract, and it takes up all of your time, but you're going to earn a comfortable living only doing one of these ventures for the rest, let's say for the rest of your life, but maybe even just for like a year, is that something you would take and just be like, yeah, it's still a job that I really love, I'll take the stability, thank you very much? Or do you think you still need to keep yourself open for all of these different creative ventures, that it would be, because I think I would find it really tough. Like, I don't get paid for finding our feet, but if somebody said, by the way, here's a contract for an acting job, but you're never doing Finding Our Feet ever again, I think that's something I couldn't sign.
Yay.
I would sell you out for 50 quid.
I'd pay them. What? Who said that?
That's another, is, I think like I said before, the acting is always number one. So if it was an acting job, then definitely. I have turned down some lighting stuff that has meant that has been that stable thing because of acting and because of profit share stuff and because of lots of fringe theatre stuff that I've been doing over the last 4 years. Just plugging away at getting seen by people. And then with the band and stuff, that's another separate thing that obviously if something came up with the band, I would take that because the band is me and Joe. So, so that it's a very much, my dad always has this thing when we talk about this thing of being like, have the problem. And then, because that's the thing that comes up constantly in my career so far is that, oh, but if I do this tape and I get this, then I'll have to move this around. I've just paid rent on this, but then I've got digs and all of these things. But at the end of the day, you're going to do the tape. So just have the problem. And if it then means that you do get the job and don't take it, then that you've had the problem and you've come up with but you've just got to do what you feel is right. But for myself, right. I would always pick acting over especially the lighting stuff.
When you had those moments, sorry.
You go.
When you had those moments where I just wanted to ask you about this because I found it really interesting that you said like there were opportunities you could have taken the lighting work, but you put acting first. Is that like in your head when you're making that decision? Is that a calculated risk of going, this could lead on to something more, or is that a no-brainer of just like I just prefer acting? So even if it's lower pay or a shorter contract, that is just what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I think it's a given. I think is the
okay.
It's very much a given, and I never leave people like. Can I swear?
Yeah, of course.
I'd never believe people in the shit. So it's not that I drop. So rather than do that, I'd rather say no and then not leave people in the shit, basically. So, but I have to be selfish with the acting and always choose that, which technically isn't selfish. It's somewhat foolish because a lot of the time I'm losing money, but that's what you have to do in the fringe things
that's the acting game.
Yeah, that's the fringe things that I've been in over the last 4 years and stuff, theatre-wise, have like some of them, and one of them in particular has led on to a bigger thing, which sort of informs that, right, this is the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? And this is a way of getting seen. So
it just validates that I should have done that. That was the right thing.
Yeah, and it's also I'm not doing these things to be seen for bigger things. I'm doing them because they are really worthwhile projects. And I think Manchester has an amazing fringe theatre scene that I'm very lucky to be a part of. So yeah.
No, 100%. I mean, we're talking about the acting. We might as well talk about Tiptoe.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've just finished shooting that for Channel 4. Without giving away too much or giving away too many spoilers or anything, what was it like stepping onto a project of that scale compared to stuff you've done before?
Yeah, so this will be my first telly credit. And it was a really exciting one for me. As they all would be, but this is so. I guess the set itself was amazing. Everyone was amazing. There's a big group of us that are in this final block, and we all became really, really close. And we're all similar ages. We're all staying in the same place and going to set at the same time. So, and I think that's quite rare to have a big group of people because it's quite a lonely job, really, normally. So that was great. But yeah, it was loads of fun. I was on it for about a month, and the character I'm playing he's not very nice, so that's always fun.
How does it because you've got such big names attached to it, and inspiring names like Russell T Davies and Alan Cumming, and did you feel when you were there a bit starstruck or like wanting to pick their brain, wanting to learn? Or was it more, okay, no, you're just a cast, or you're just a team, and I'm a part of that team, and the learning kind of came from just observing and working with them?
I think definitely. I think the stars. So the read through was I was starstruck at the read through, but once we got onto set, it was very much. Yeah, we were just like, wow, this is crazy. at first, but then you realise the way Peter Hoare, who's the director, the way he ran the set was very much like, it was very much, we just do the thing and then we do the other thing, then we do the thing, very practical and stuff. And everyone, you realise it's a really ensemble piece of TV. So, and Russell's been absolutely amazing from day one with me and with all of the lads, and with because I got cast. Well, I got the tape off a Fringe production that I did. I was in a play called "Was It Take to Slay a Dragon" at 53.2, where I played. It was about a play about the far right, where I played a sort of Tommy Robinson-esque character, really spoken metaphor, and it was it was a tough one. But Russell and Phil, who's the producer, they both came and watched me in that, and that's how I got the tape for Tiptoe.
Did you know they were going to be there?
No idea.
No.
I think maybe I knew, because Bex, who wrote that play, who was also on stage in the play, was quite, it was quite Brechtian, if that term is not completely overused and horrible. But because Bex was mentored by both Phil and Russell at the time. Not at that time, but at some, because she writes for Corrie and loads of other stuff. Corrie, EastEnders, all of them, Casualty, loads of stuff, and stuff. But yes, so I think I maybe knew that he was going to be there at some point, and he was very nice afterwards, and I was completely starstruck, because as an entire generation we all grow up on Doctor Who. We all grew up on. I grew up on David Tennant and Doctor Who, and he's the reason that I am an actor. So for my first telly job to be something written by Russell T Davies was pretty crazy, and everyone in my house is a huge Whovians, so it was all a bit mad, really. But yeah, it's but he's lovely and really helped and was really nice, and everyone was. It was such a nice set. And David and Alan, who were the two mains, they were both brilliant. And really, really had some really nice bits with David that even just made me feel completely at ease. So it's just mad that it's the thing that we want to do, and I was doing it, which is amazing. Yeah, so much fun.
I think there is a whole generation, our generation, that you have to be a Whovian. I think you're the odd one out if you're not a Whovian.
Yeah.
I think if there are any Doctor Who producers listening, I don't know why there would be, but if there are, we've said this before, come and have a chat. We would love to get to know you. And Russell T, there's always a place for you on the Finding Our Feet podcast. But it's interesting what you said before about how it was very ensemble-like. I've been very lucky in the kind of opposite to you in some way. My acting experience has almost been solely on stage so far. I do want to be in a film or TV program if anyone's listening. But it's been solely really on the stage, and I've been lucky to do a bit of tech work in film. I worked on a feature film. I was in the lighting department, and the approach was very different. Like when I do theatre, it's like you're constantly working and then you have very short breaks and then you're back on.
Yeah.
Whereas in film, it was like the actors, it almost felt like the opposite, whereas the actors would sit around for a very long time and then would just be manic for 10 minutes and then would go back to sitting for ages. And it was the opposite for us techies, where we'd be working for ages, sit down while they're shooting and then come back to it. What was it like? Well, I suppose I was setting up, so that's maybe why. If I was a camera operator, it might be very different. But what was it like for you doing like fringe work? What was your routine like? What was the work rate like compared to doing TV work? Which did you find more strenuous? What were the schedules like? I just want to break that down a little bit.
I guess the main difference with fringe, with like a lot of fringe theatre stuff, is you don't, as much as you get theatre to telly, the big difference is rehearsal time. That's like the big, you get rehearsal time, and rehearsal is the work, and then the performance is the play, is the sort of long line of that, of a lot of practitioners thinking. But in fringe, that sort of changes a little bit, because a lot of the time, and a lot of shows I've been involved in, it's very much, there's not enough rehearsal time if you go by sort of standards of how much you would normally get for a play, and and also not enough performances. So you're sort of still figuring it out and by the last night, usually you're like, oh, that was it, and then it's over. Whereas from my experience with Tiptoe, it was you're sort of complete, and Screen in general, you're just trusted. Once you got the job, you're just trusted to do the prep outside of the room. And we had the luxury of a couple of rehearsal days for Tiptoe because it was such an ensemble piece and there was a big set piece. So we had the luxury of that, but that's not usual. You're just trusted to do the work outside of the room and then turn up and know your lines and do it. And if no one says anything, then you're doing okay. And if someone says something, then you're probably not. So that's the main difference for me. But fringe theatre to sort of main house theatre, the main difference is time and money. Same with the money in fringe theatre is nil. So you get some, but it's you are doing it for the love, really. I went to Edinburgh Fringe in August. Who played up in Edinburgh, which was my first Edinburgh experience, and that was an amazing opportunity. But you realise that when you go there, that there is so many shows there, and sort of no one is getting paid, which is amazing. It's crazy, but it's amazing. People are getting paid when you go to assembly rooms and the Pleasance. People get paid for that, but your everyday sort of shows and stuff, no one's getting paid for that. People are doing it just for the love and for the exposure, and because they're involved, often have written the projects and stuff. So that's the difference, I guess.
Yeah, I like thinking about it as like the love of it and the passion of it, and I mean that's what we try and focus on a lot. Obviously as graduates, but I mean this podcast in general, it's about life after uni and about doing it, and we do tailor to actors, but that's because we're all actors ourselves, and sorry, actor musician in the corner, but yeah, so
she gets offended if we call her an actor. How dare you?
It's really true.
I get offended if people an actor, and I am one.
one of them.
Me too.
But for people who are upcoming graduates or current graduates, kind of what would you say to them? What would your advice be? Kind of going forward. Obviously, you have different kind of plates that you're spinning. What would you say to people who are coming up to that period in their life?
I guess have a different plate to spin. I think that's really works for me. And I understand that for some people, having a different plate to spin that isn't just a job that pays you money can sometimes distract you from the thing. And I understand that and people are like that. But for me, that's really worked. It's helped me stay in the zone but also I think sort of a really, really practical thing, which everybody does, but you don't realize until you're in a high pressure situation when you get on set or when you get in an audition or rehearsal room, but is genuinely just to learn your lines. Like it sounds so simple, but you realize that the reason that everybody says it, the reason that when you listen to like audiobooks or you read autobiographies and stuff of like Michael Caine, Bryan Cranston, all these people that and their main top tip for actors often is learn your lines. And that is because they have been on sets with young actors who think they know their lines and they just don't. But it's not because they're arrogant and they think they know them. And it's just because you have to know them well enough to forget them. So, but not literally. Like you have to know them well enough to forget them. So
you can't think about them.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't be thinking about your lines. So once you know them. And that's the thing that I've learned over the last 4 years. There's definitely been shows that I've been in that I've like, I'm really, I have a horrible habit of paraphrasing, which gets on people's nerves, but I think it's because I think I'm dyslexic. But so I've really, over the last year, I think I've really tried to, once I know my lines, I've been doing them about 5 more times, which is a really boring one, but it will get you more work if you know your lines and you're
Needs
a safe
to be said. Yeah.
It's almost like there's a point where you've got to go back to basics, right? I feel like when I first started acting all the way back in Amdram, it was, as simple as learn your lines. And then I went to drama school and learned all of these different practitioners. And I'm like, I feel like I really trivialized the art of acting. And now I need to go, now we're working again. It's like, okay, go back to basics, learn your lines, know them better than you know yourself. And then, worry
'Cause all
about
the-
it. Add all the
all
flavour.
all the other stuff is like all the stuff you learn at drama school is like your toolbox, and it's sort of a thing that you don't have to be thinking about like Stanislavski or Uta Hagen while you're delivering a line. Like, obviously, don't do that, but like, it's almost like that stuff's in there. You just got to trust that it's in there. Trust that you've had these 3 years of training, and if you get a role, trust that you're good enough to do the role. So you can just go back to basics and learn the lines and do the things that work for you and find the things that work, and a way of learning lines that works. But yeah, definitely, I definitely was with you on that when I graduated. It was very much like, oh my god, I've got all this knowledge that has all been put. I've got it all in these books and stuff, and now what do I do with that? And it's been in the last 4 years, and I'm only 4 years out. Like, there are people, I'm not certainly not, not been doing it long, but
I think you're doing all right.
from these
I'll
4
take your
years,
advice.
I have learned that you just have to just learn your lines, be on time, and trust that you're good enough. And if you are good enough, then you will be good enough.
Nice. Oh, really nice.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna start wrapping up a wee bit soon, but we always ask this to everyone, and we've talked a little bit about it anyway. You've got exciting things on the horizon coming out. But what is next for you? You can talk about whatever you're allowed to, or just stuff that you want to see yourself doing in the next few years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, obviously the main one being Tiptoe, that's out in the summer. But yeah, I guess until then, this will be my first experience of something coming out that I've been in. So that's going to be a new experience, and what that means for for me, I don't know what that means for me in terms of what comes next, because it's not like anything anyone can tell you, because everything is different and everyone is different. The type of character I'm playing in this, I don't know if then they're the type of characters I'll be going up for, which is fine by me. But in terms of what I can control, I just want to keep doing projects that I enjoy. There's Fringe show that I was in, some MasterChef shit that I was in over summer. I think we're going to do some more shows of that, which is great. Yeah, I'm being seen for stuff. The new year is a time that things start picking up a bit, so we shall see. But in terms of what I can control, just keep doing work. And then on the not acting side, me and Joe are going to start gigging as well again. So there's that as well, and I'm going to be lighting some stuff. So yeah, just sort of more of the same, if possible, with all of my New Year's resolutions that I've already broken. So
Well, I think it's time. We have our sections on the podcast. They're all of our favourite ones. We do them every single time. And it's question of the week, song of the week, and thing of the week.
Cool.
Not in that order. Question of the week, thing of the week, song of the week. So we're going to start with...
Sounds right.
I just need to get it up here, try and find the question.
This
There
guy.
we go. I got it. I'm a professional, I promise. So we're going to start with the question of the week. And our last guest, it was actually a 3-guest podcast, but the person who asked this question was Brandon Robson-Connolly, who is also a former guest. Great guy. And he asked you, not knowing it was you, what is the movie that you're looking forward to seeing the most in 2026 and why?
does it count if it's a movie that came out in 2025, but I've not seen it yet?
How about we get that one, and then if you think of something for 2026 as well, just throw that in.
Okay, so I've not seen Marty Supreme yet, and I want to see that. That's
Me too.
I feel like that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like right on the edge.
Well, that's good, because I can't think of any other films that are coming out this year.
Well, let's do that then. I'm very excited for that as well. But why is it exciting for you?
Yes. What did you say?
I'm very excited for that as well.
Oh, yes.
What's exciting for you?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. It should be. It's meant to be really good. So I'm going to go this week, I think.
Lovely.
I've heard good
Lovely.
things. I've heard
Timothy
good things.
Chalamet.
And before we move on, I always forget. I'm sorry, Sam. Let's get your question for our next guest.
Okay. So this is a question that I ask loads of people. It's not philosophical or anything. It's just a fun question that I talk about with my housemates all the time and with my girlfriend and all these things. So you ready? So the question is, do you think you could eat everything inside a big Tesco? So if you were locked inside a big Tesco, and you'd only be allowed to escape once you had eaten everything, you can do it. Do you think you could?
In like a superstore?
Yeah, in a Tesco Extra.
Yeah, big Tesco's.
Just you by yourself?
So yes, just you by yourself.
I don't know why I'm acting like I'm going to answer it. I'm just. That's a great question.
That is the question. That is.
I don't know if
I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. It's physically impossible, but we worked out the science. Yeah, it is physically impossible, but it's always a fun one to get people to, because you'd also have to eat. Think about all of the milk you'd have to drink.
All the raw stuff.
Yeah, all the raw stuff.
You haven't seen Sam Henley at lunchtime. Hungry Henley, they call him.
You can cook things. That might be something to add as well. It's quite a convoluted one, but it one sparks conversation. You don't have to eat the dog food either.
Oh, that's gutting. That's the part I was excited for.
It's the best bit. Full of protein.
Well, we'll go on to our next segment, which, could go in an even better direction. Your thing of the week, it could be physical, mental, psychological. What is your thing of the week?
Okay, so my thing of the week is my new Uniqlo bag.
Nice.
They are amazing. It's sort of like an over-the-shoulder bag. It's an over-the-shoulder bag, and honestly, you can fit everything in it. It's crazy. I fit as much in this as I did in a massive rucksack. I promise you.
Whoa!
It's like Mary Poppins bag. It's so boring. This is such a boring, materialistic answer, but I couldn't think of anything else that is giving me more joy at the moment than this bag. It's crazy.
I love you.
Everything goes in this bag.
It's like a TARDIS bag. It just
really
keeps
is
going.
like a TARDIS bag. There we go. Back to the point.
Very good. Very good.
And then we've got Song of the Week. A song that you just can't get out of your head, or you feel like sums up your 2026 so far.
Okay, so I had to go with the song that was on the top of my 2025 list.
Nice.
And it was Love Takes Miles by Cameron Winter, which I don't know if you've heard it.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful song. Cameron Winter is now like he's going crazy at the moment. He's going like really big at the moment. But I love that song. I think the lyrics are amazing. There's a lyric that says, "Love will make you fit it all in the car," which, whatever that means to everybody, is different. But I think it's a beautiful lyric and sort of sums up everything, really, I think.
I'm shocked you didn't say a Sugarstone song. I was expecting Angel Boy from
Angel Boy. God, no, not that one.
I want to know that one.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
That one's not on streaming anymore.
I know. I'm gutted.
Could we get an exclusive?
Why?
Why? No, I can't tell you.
No, that's okay. I'll ask Joe. It's fine.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the podcast, George. It's been an absolute pleasure.
No problem at all. Thank you so much.
Looking forward to seeing Tiptoe in the summer.
Thank you.
Ooh. Okay, that was a brilliant interview with George Miller, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
It was joyous.
Fabulous.
Sean's still in a mood. So if you remember, just before the interview, we were doing the game. We went into a truth or dare. It was a dare, and Sean got dared to do a shot of ketchup. Now, you've been waiting very patiently. So, Sean, it's time.
Right. I've got the ketchup. Anyone that knows me knows I don't like ketchup. My light's gone again! It's all going wrong. By the way, the interview with George was lovely. It was a really good interview.
It really was.
Oh, man, I don't want to eat ketchup. Right, okay.
Has the light gone off again?
Light's fixed.
Oh, no. Light's fixed.
No, it's there.
Here we
You
go.
got this.
Okay, here we go.
I couldn't find a shot glass, so I've got a spoon.
Okay, no, spoonful's fine. We'll do a spoonful.
We'll do a healthy one as well, because I'm not no pussy, you know? Right, there you go.
Just a shot full of ketchup helps the medicine go down. It's going to spill. It's going to
Why
spill.
did I
It's going to
suggest
spill.
this?
It's
Right,
going to
here we
spill. Quick. Tasty. Oh, nom 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 nom. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yes, tangy. Yes.
Oh, that's bad. Oh.
Gross, and it's on your hand. You can just see it slowly dripping off the spoon.
I've got a tissue. I'm not doing more of that. Oh no. Are your boys
Lick it
happy?
off your hand.
I'm not doing that. That's not going on the internet. No chance.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
happy.
my god.
Yeah, that's
Is
sufficient.
that good enough? Will that do?
Was that worth the wait,
Oh, I feel
everyone?
sick.
Let us know on Instagram at Finding Our Feet Podcast.
Oh dear.
We're actually
Scroll-
not going to use that at all. We just wanted Sean to.
I swear to God, if you lot make this now so that I can't use this in the edit, I'm gonna be
You're
fuming.
editing it.
That's true.
It's so
But you
true.
could dead it. Oh my
Well,
god, that was
Sean, you
that
may
was
have
terrible.
lost your game earlier, but you have been on top, winning the hashtag Quiz of the Week.
Woohoo!
The HQ.FM quiz and bingo software are proud to sponsor the Finding Our Feet podcast. Happy quizzing!
Right, so Sean, you are currently the champ of the quizzes. You are the happy quizzer
Yes.
currently. We have 10
Very happy.
questions, 5 for each of you. There is an opportunity to steal as usual, and there is a tiebreaker as usual as well. So, who wants to go first?
Me.
Becca, you want to go
No,
first?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I
No,
want
too late.
Sean,
No,
I want
Becky, you're
Sean
going
to go first.
no,
Actually.
too late.
Because I always
you do.
say me, and then it's bad luck.
Sean, are you okay with
I
going
think the bad
first?
luck is you're bad. Yeah, fine.
Oh yeah, you're okay with going first. Well, the first one was actually going to be a geography question, so you've kind of got away from it there, Becca. Question number
Damn,
one.
I should have insisted.
What is
Okay,
the
shoot.
capital city of Portugal?
Oh, I don't know. Oh no. Is it Lisbon?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Lisbon is correct.
Come on. Get in
Oh,
there.
well played. Well played. Okay, Becca,
Thank you very
are
much.
you ready?
Yes.
Question
Yes.
number 2 of the quiz. Question number 1 to you, technically. Which element has the atomic number 1? Here we go.
Okay. It's not.
No, it's not K.
water.
No, that's
it's
potassium.
not oxygen. Because it's
Fanta.
as in like. I don't actually know, but like H2O or any of those, like water, oxygen, are they atomic numbers or are they just the symbols?
I mean, H2O is a compound, I think.
Yeah, but my point is H, and the. Do you know what I mean? Like
There's an obvious
Okay.
answer for this one, I feel.
oxygen.
Oh, it was the other one. Hydrogen. Oh, Sean, I didn't even let you steal it. Sorry about that.
No, it's
But, I
fine,
mean,
it's
you've
fine,
You've won
it's-
2 quizzes in a row, so I'm taking that forward.
Did you know it was hydrogen? Of course it's hydrogen. Duh. Now it comes back to me. I'm thinking about GCSE chemistry. It was awful.
Okay, Sean, I will let you have
Thank you,
the next,
Sam, for
the next
bringing up
steal,
trauma
but I'm
for
taking the
Becca.
first one off you, so it's okay.
Okay.
Right, Sean, this one's to you anyway, so it's fine. What is
Go on.
the only continent without reptiles or snakes? Another geography question. Interesting.
Oh, I didn't know any continent didn't have reptiles or snakes. Well,
Only
surely
one doesn't.
Antarctica.
Antarctica is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That was obvious. I would have known.
Look, you wanted
Alright,
to
I'm
go
sorry.
second. It's your
Mrs.
fault.
Geography over here.
It's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
This one's to you, Becca. What is the
Yeah.
name of the largest bone in the human body?
The largest, not the strongest.
No, the longest, sorry. If I said largest, it's the longest.
Longest.
Sam's neck.
I'm gonna guess Sam's ass.
That's true. No, that's
That
fatter.
is long.
I'm gonna guess it's either this one or your like thigh bone.
Well, which one are you going for? You can't give me 2 answers.
Your lats, is that what it's called? I don't know what the bone's called. Your thigh bone.
Don't think that's your lats. But the thigh bone's medical name is the femur. And the femur
The femur.
is correct. So there you go.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, okay. We're going to stick with a body question. Sean, what
Hello.
is the largest organ in the human body?
You asked this last week.
It's a different question.
Was the
promise you it's
largest
different.
organ in the human body or on the human body?
In the human body.
Oh, but this is techie. Because the biggest organ on the human body is the skin.
Yeah,
But then-
it's in. It's in, you fool. I did this last week because it's the same question.
If you search up the question, this is the answer it gives me.
Okay, well then, skin.
Is correct.
Come on!
Yeah. It says the skin is the largest organ in the human body, covering the entire external surface and weighing about 16% of total body mass.
Literally last week, I said, you asked the largest, and then I went in, and you went in, so I was like, so it can't be
I
skin
don't feel that was
then.
organ, because that was a
I
different
think
answer.
it was organ, but I think it was inside, not in.
What is the largest organ inside?
I
Do you
think you
guys
said
remember?
internal organ. I think
Liver. It's the liver.
it is the liver. Unless you're Becca Boomer, because it's severely deteriorated.
Yeah, internal. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I can ask a different question if that's better.
No, it's fine.
Nope.
Are you sure?
It's fine, give it to him.
All right.
I love a Becca Boomer crash up.
Right, Becca, you're a musician, right? You're an actor-musician, yeah? We've talked about it a lot, yeah? You like music. Which musical instrument has 47 strings and 7 pedals?
Jesus. An organ?
No, that was the last question. Hey! No.
Oh, I was going to say an organ. Oh, I don't know. Oh, in that case, I don't know. I'll have to guess, won't I? I feel like it's a trick question, and it's a piano.
It's not a piano.
Okay.
It's a harp.
Oh.
7 pedals.
Apparently, that allow the player to
Really?
change the pitch, sharp or flat, of all strings of a particular note. The pedal
Oh,
harp,
never
also
knew
known
that.
as the concert harp. It's the one you're picturing in your head. No one got that one
Wow.
correct. Okay, question number 7. This one's to Sean. Which
Hello, shoot.
country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics?
Brazil. Next question.
Brazil is correct. Look, Becky, you could have had these questions. You wanted to go second. I've not changed it round.
I get asked, like, which country hosted the 1943 Olympics?
Okay, all right, Becca. No, I was going to give you an easy question. I'm not gonna. I'm going to give you the question that was already on here. Which bird can fly backwards?
I don't care. Is it small or big?
I feel like Becca just spoke for
It's a bird.
all of our listeners.
I don't know. I don't
know.
care.
I don't
It's a-
care.
It's a what?
It's a bird.
Yeah, but is it a big bird or a small bird?
It's a bird.
I'm gonna go with a robin.
It's incorrect. Sean, are you
Oh,
going to
who
steal
would
it?
have guessed? No way. It wasn't right. Was that not right? What in earth?
Becca's crashing out.
Go on,
She
Sean,
hates
I'm
the
dying here. I
quizzes.
want to know so bad. Go on, tell us. Gosh.
Go on, Sean.
I actually don't know.
Oh
so...
gosh. More suspense.
Sean, do you want some help?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
It's not large.
Great.
Just go. Just vote.
Is it
Just
a
vote, and I'm
is
gonna
it-
be out.
Is
Just
it a
vote.
is it a hummingbird?
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
actually,
it's
is.
not.
You know, on my entire life, it is.
Is it a hummingbird?
Hummingbird is the correct answer.
Come
Genuinely, I'm not kidding there.
That's brilliant. Oh, that's great.
Which bird can fly backwards? The only bird that can truly fly backwards for a sustained period is the hummingbird, thanks to a unique shoulder joint and figure 8 wing motion that allows them to generate lift on both the upstroke and the downstroke.
I just want to get a word from Becca Boomer about
Yeah,
how she's
what are you
feeling
saying?
right now.
No. I'm good.
A word. That's okay.
I know how you're gonna paint it, and I'm just the big angry Irish lady whose dad is Stephen Bunting. Oh, laugh at her. I'm not having it.
Big drunk Irish lady.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Sean.
alcoholic.
That's a big win.
No, there's 2 more questions. You sods. Right. Sean, what does ATM stand for?
Because
Because it's got big legs. No.
That's getting cut.
I could have guessed.
I'm gonna probably cut most of you, Sam.
Cut everything he said.
Just everything. It's just me and Boomer the whole time. We're
Boomer's
just
crashing out
talking
over
to
nothing.
ourselves.
Sean just randomly eating ketchup for no reason because you didn't dare him to do it.
This actually would be such a fun podcast. Right, let's go. Automated transaction machine.
Oh my god. It's incorrect by 1 word.
Damn.
Becca,
Damn.
do you wanna steal?
I feel like I also was going down the automated and definitely transaction. I don't know if it's machine though. So I feel like transaction is right. The M could be money. Could be, but then that wouldn't be automated transactional money. That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
So
I
maybe
agree
it's
with-
automated that's wrong.
Maybe.
But you know what's funny? Because last week when we did this, you told Sean which ones I got right, so he could continue.
Oh, do you want to know
guess.
what? Do you want to know what's right and what's wrong?
I'm gonna say yes, and you're gonna say sucks to suck.
No. I'll tell you.
Okay, go on.
Transaction is incorrect. So it's automated machine.
Oh, that was so difficult. Automated.
If it helps, like genuinely, I would not get this one. And if you guys get it at
Okay,
home,
fab.
let us know.
That helps. That's really helpful, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Automated. Is it a word that nobody uses?
No, it's a word, but I wouldn't use this word that often. I don't feel there's a need to. Give me a word that starts with T.
Time machine.
Nice, I like it. No, it's teller. Automated teller machine.
When have
Weird,
you ever
innit?
used the word teller?
No, like teller. Like, you're the teller. I'm telling you. And it's a... Anyway, actually, ATM stands for at the minute, I'll have you know. Right, last question. Final
Isn't it at the
question of
moment?
the quiz. At the minute.
No, at the moment.
It's at the moment, no?
Just shut up.
Sam, you've got a massive head. Shut up. Like a long neck.
I need a haircut. It's glistening. Right.
Oh,
Final
I'm so
question
sorry,
of the quiz.
Sam. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Becca, this one's to you. What is the name of the Greek god of the underworld?
Poseidon.
Is incorrect. Sean, you're going to steal it. The final question of the quiz.
Becca, the underworld.
Oh.
Hades.
Hades
Yeah, I was
is
thinking of-
correct.
I don't know why I thought under the sea.
Under the sea.
Okay, at
Under
the
the
end
sea.
of the hashtag quiz of the week, at the end of this episode of the podcast, winning again by a good amount, 6-1, is Sean. He has still got the crown on his head, and he sneezed to congratulate himself. Well done.
I'm allergic to Becca's
Bonus
saltiness.
question.
Go on.
What does KYS stand for?
Do you guys want the tiebreaker question anyway?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, okay. What are your buzzers?
Beep.
Okay, nice. Right. Okay, the question is, how many people are there in the UK over 100 years old?
Beep.
Go on.
100.
Ooh, okay, nice. I like it. Sean?
1,023.
The correct answer is 16,650. Sean, you would have won the point. You won the quiz anyway, so actually,
Wow.
doesn't matter in the end. So there we are. It's the end of the. It's the end of the quiz. It's the end of the podcast. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Thank you, George, for coming on the podcast as well. Go follow him on all of the socials. Follow his band Sugarstone, and keep an eye out on Channel 4 for Tiptoe, coming out in the summer of 2026. Oh, it's going to be so exciting.
Yes.
Follow us.
It's gonna be
as
great.
well
I can't
at
wait.
Finding Our Feet podcast on Instagram and TikTok. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks for another episode. Ooh, we'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, you will.
Bye.
See you later, everyone. Thank you all for listening and watching and all that stuff.